What's up, it's Twily Pie and welcome to my tutorial on how to install Darthmod Empire for Empire Total War and also the All Factions mod for Empire Total War. Now I just recently watched this guy's tutorial on how to do it and well, he's had a go, I'll give it to him. But I was left feeling rather confused by the end of it, and he also has emojis in his favourites tab, which I'm not too big a fan of. Now, you're going to need these two sites open. I'm going to link them both in the description so you can find them easily. And we're only going to be dealing with the Darthmod Empire mod at the moment. We'll deal with the All Factions one after I've already talked about all the Darthmod stuff. So you're going to go to Files first off. And you're going to need Part 1, Part 2 and the Platinum patch. Now, all of these in total took me about an hour to download, and you are going to need all three of these files. Once they're downloaded, you should get these, not that, but these three. So this is Platinum Part 1, this is an exe file, which opens up to an installer. This is a patch, which is another exe file, and this is Part 2. Now Part 2 is different because it's a RAR file. Now if you're not familiar with RAR files or how to use WinRAR, I'd recommend just looking up a tutorial on how to extract RAR files. But if you know anything about modding, I'm sure you already know what a RAR file is. Once you extract the RAR file, you will get this, which is Darthmod Platinum 2, which isn't an executable. And you don't actually need to store it anywhere, so I just keep it on my desktop anyway. But we don't need to do anything with that. Now that that's installed, that's it, it's installed. You can just put that away on your desktop, whatever. I should also tell you now, my version of Empire is actually the base game. I haven't actually installed Darthmod yet. So this video is actually going to be me installing Darthmod, so if anything goes wrong, well, hopefully we can fix it, but I'm pretty sure everything should go right. So yeah, first off we're going to be wanting to open part 1, which is just the Platinum exe file, so we can just open that. It may take a while to start up the first time, so I'll just cut to when it's loaded up. So once you open it, this should come up asking you if you want to grant permission to make changes. Click yes, because I'm hoping it's not a virus. Now you click, it should open up this, which is its own Darthmod Empire Setup installer, and you just have to click next. I agree, next, and it should automatically find Empire, but it doesn't for me, which is unfortunate. But fortunately I know where to find Empire, so and this should be the same for you unless you've changed it. If you go to this PC, local disk, program, oh that's the wrong one, program files 86 is the one you want. Scroll down to Steam, scroll down to Steam apps, there it is, common, and this should be all the games in your Steam library. And if you find Empire, don't click on any of the drop downs, just click on the Empire Total War file, click OK, and then click on next, and then that doesn't matter, next, next. Now basically what you'll find is if you don't have part 2 installed, it will ask you to insert disk 2. Obviously, well, we're not using disks, we're using the Steam version. So that's why you need part 2. And we'll just wait for this to download. Okay, so there we go. Everything has been installed now. So that's Platinum Part 1 done. All you have to do is click Finish there. And the second step is to now install the patch. That's right. So if we click Open on the patch, this one should be quite a bit quicker. Here we go, click yes. And it should literally just be the exact same thing, so just do exactly the same thing you did in the last one. So if we just go down here, go to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Empire. Okay, next. And this one should be a lot quicker to install. And there we go, already it is done. Now, after you've done this, these two are pretty much useless now, but you'll find this should have spawned on your desktop. As you could see on the start of my video, I didn't have this, but it is here now, Darthmod Empire. Now, if we open this, it will tell us, yeah, make changes, and this is what should come up. This is the Platinum Darthmod launcher. So, just to wrap up, at this point in the video, we have installed Darthmod. So this can change multiple things, turns per year you can change, you know, artillery, research rates, whether you want forts or not. Oh, also, is it here? Yeah, turn the launcher audio off because it will scare the shit out of you every now and then. But we're not done here, no, because we've got a second file to install. We have the All Factions mod to install. So all you want to do here is click on Files, and then click on the All Factions Darthmod, and then download this one. I already have this one downloaded here. So it should open up, hold on, I'm just going to delete this real quick. This should open up another RAR file. Now, as I've already explained with the part 2, this is a RAR file. We will have to extract that. But before I do anything here, I'm going to create a new folder on my desktop, and I'm going to just call it Factions. I mean, you can call it whatever you want. And if we look inside this RAR file, we'll see that there are 4. Hold up, it's going to tell me to buy it. No thanks. I don't have any money. It'll come up with these 4 files inside. Basically what you want to do is right click and go on extract to a specified folder. And I'm just going to extract them to the Factions folder that I've just created on my desktop. So as we can see here, if we open Factions, everything should be there, as you can see. Now also, by the way, if you don't know where your Empire Total War is stored, you can right click on Steam on Empire, go on Properties, go on Browse Local Files, and you can find where Empire Total War is installed on your computer. As you can see for me, it is in Program Files 86, so very easy to find. Now, if you click here on Data, you will see DME. Now this is new. DME was not there before we installed Darthmod, because obviously it stands for Darthmod Empire. And this is kind of a separate way of running the game in this entire file, but we don't really need to worry about that. The only thing we need to do here is click on DME and then click on Campaigns. Now as you can see, there are 4 files here: Custom, DME, Empire and MP. Now if we go to our Factions folder, which we've just created, we should see here that there's 2 folders here, Custom and DME. Now what we're going to want to do here is select Custom and DME from our Factions folder and drag them into our DME Campaigns folder for Empire Total War. It will tell us if we want to replace the files, which we will click yes, we do want to replace them. And now that makes all of the factions now playable. Now one more thing to do is if you go back to Empire Total War, this page here, and you click on Data, you will see there's a heck of a lot of white files that end with .pack. Now, and you'll also notice in the Factions folder we've just created, there is another .pack folder, well, .pack file. What we're going to want to do here is drag this into the data folder, replace the file, and now everything we need to do in the files has now finished. We are done with the files. If you've made it to this point and you've done everything correctly, well done. Everything has been done correctly. But there's still one more thing to do in the actual launcher. So if I open up the launcher again, Here we go, we have to do this every time. And we click on edit, you'll see user script. Okay, well that's already installed for some reason. For you it should be blank, as I've just removed it now, so it's blank. And if you go back down to data and you look at the texture pack you've just installed, what you're going to want to do is take the name of this texture pack and just simply copy that. I'll just right click to show you. I'll copy that and you paste it into here, the name. And then you're going to click add and update user script. And this now should add this texture pack into your user script content. Now basically, just to be sure, I'm going to close it again and then open it again, just so you know everything's loaded up. And now a very important thing is that in options you have to turn it to 4 turns a year. Now that I know that may be kind of annoying if you prefer 2 turns like me, but the game basically just won't run if it's at 2 turns a year for some reason. So yeah, you put it to 4 turns and you can change anything you want. I'm not going to change anything now because, well, I just want to do a nice clean run through. And there's different campaigns. I'm going to go on Ultimate Late because this has the widest selection of factions that I enjoy playing as. Custom, you can play as all the factions, including the pirates if you wanted to, but the game is a bit unstable, so for the sake of this video I'm not going to play on custom. And if you click on start, it moves around the files, so it makes everything, you know, ready for launch. Don't close this, by the way, leave this open, and then all you have to do now is launch it from Steam. So we'll see if this works, because as I said, I have kind of just hold up. Okay, I have kind of just installed all of this now, so hopefully everything works. I know a fix if it doesn't work, but we'll see. We'll see. So this is how it should start up. You get the Darthmod Empire Total War. You get the nice Imperial logo. I don't actually know what it's called, but alright, might take a while. Oh no, looks like it has indeed worked. Here we go, we get the intro. We get the sexy cinematic, look at all that. Rain, reminds me of England. Brilliant. And this is what you'll get, Darthmod Empire. And one last thing I want to show you is if you go to Grand Campaign here, as you can see, the portraits have been changed. It says not playable. They are all playable, and they all have their own victory conditions, which is fun. And there's a lot of factions to play as. You can play as many factions. Just for the sake of this video, let's be the mighty nation of Württemberg, my favourite faction in history. And I start the game. I basically just want to show you now one final thing, and that's that if you start the game there may be a fog of war glitch, which basically means everything will be hidden, including your own territory. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. Let's see what Frederick William I is saying. No, not quite naked, I shall have my uniform on. I would hope so, Frederick. Yeah, so as you can see here, I can't see my nation or my armies or anything like that. Everything is, the fog of war is covering everything. For some reason I can see Bavaria, I don't know why, but I can't see any of my glorious Württemberg armies. All you need to do is click on lists, click on your army, move it out, and there you go. You can see your army, you can see your province, you can see everything. And yeah, so that is everything that you need to know about Darthmod. I hope this video was informative. If you have any problems, do comment down below and I'll try my hardest to answer them, but I'm not the best modder in the world, if I'm honest, but either way, I hope this video helped. Thank you guys so much for watching, and well, maybe I'll make another video in 10 years' time. See ya.